Hello, time for an update, which will probably be my final ivermectin update because at this point it's going to get a little redundant. I just wanted to go over a few quick things without getting too wordy on this. So people have asked, how do I feel? What's different? Is it worth taking? To that I will say I honestly felt nothing major change. But at the same time, I didn't have any major issues going into it. I had, like I said, maybe the very tail end of long haul symptoms where I would get fatigued with exertion for a day or two after I really pushed myself. So I did have some physical shifts at work, and I think there may have been a slight reduction in the fatigue that followed the busy shifts, but not enough to, I didn't feel a major difference. It definitely didn't get worse. It may have gotten a little bit better. And the other thing was, that I mentioned before, is my breathing, the day and maybe the day after of taking ivermectin, my breathing seems to be better in general, and that was a non-COVID issue that I have. So I couldn't find any proof other than the one person who posted on the forum who had a Lyme disease flare-up, and they said they took ivermectin and it helped to open their breathing up. So I don't know. So I wouldn't count on it to help that. So all that being said, did it really change anything? Not so much, but I also didn't have much to be changed. This is mostly an experiment for me to see if it would make me feel anything different, because I have seen videos where it helped people with other issues like unrelated to COVID. Like some people had mental fog in general in life and anxiety. Some people had coughs, and it helped them. So I wanted to see if maybe I was feeling something that I didn't realize I was feeling until I took the ivermectin, and the ivermectin lifted it. So that being said, overall I don't feel any different really. Also, zero side effects, none whatsoever, and I have no issue taking it, no concern taking it. I'm actually, my original plan was to take the 2 doses on day 1 and 3, and then 1 dose a week for 4 weeks following. I've now decided to take the FLCCC protocol has updated the preventative prophylactic dose to twice a week. So I'm going to do that. And again, I have no side effects, and I'll keep doing that for a while. They say Delta's easy to spread and this and that, and I'm really not at any risks. I'm not around people very often, but I'm just going to take it twice a week for an extended period of time and just see how it affects life around me. I don't even think there's any COVID in the area, but so I want to continue taking it because I feel it's that safe. Yeah, so FLCCC, I would definitely use them to make your decisions if I were you. That's what I'm using. And they update it quite frequently. They last updated it on September 1st. And I'll put the link to the website in the description below. They're very up to date on everything. Let's see. Yeah, so like I said, this will probably be my last video of ivermectin on this channel, because this channel is meant for music and I don't want to completely derail it. I don't want to turn it into a channel where I'm talking about stuff that's not music related. That being said, I have set up an Odysee account and another YouTube account where if I have anything to talk about, like non-music related, I will start posting stuff there, because I have a lot of views on a lot of things, as I'm sure everyone else does as well. So I will also put those, the links to those in the description if you want to see what's going on there. I don't have any videos on those yet. I wanted to have one in time for this upload, so you can go check it out and see a video, but I just haven't had time. So hopefully sometime soon I'll sit down and knock out a video or two. Okay, so I wanted to make a couple predictions at this point, and I think some of it has already begun. I'm thinking there's gonna be a lot of false flags coming out about ivermectin, and there already is. The media is gonna try to demonize it. They're gonna start banning it, like the ability to talk about it. And I think from that point, you're gonna start to see people on the narrative side want to get it taken out of feed stores and make it impossible for people to get, because we know most doctors, at least not in New York, they're not prescribing it. So I think they're going to try to make the paste form prescription only. And I have a friend who said there's no way they're going to do that. Too many farmers depend on it. And I would say don't underestimate the desire to overreach of the people in charge. They don't care about the farmers. They don't care about us. They care about the narrative and their end goal. And if ivermectin's in the way, if it means there's no ivermectin for farmers to get for their cattle, then the government's not going to care as long as they can keep pushing their agenda. I also think they may, if they're not able to take it off the shelves, they may start putting in ingredients that are harmful to humans, so people get sick when they take it. I wouldn't put it past it for them to do that. Yeah, I wanted to bring up on Rolling Stone. I will bring up a screenshot. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Gunshot victims left waiting as horse dewormer overdoses overwhelm Oklahoma hospitals, doctor says. The ERs are so backed up that the gunshot victims were having a hard time getting to facilities where they can get definitive care and be treated. Dr. Jason McElya. Okay, so first thing, what the heck's going on in Oklahoma where you have gunshot victims lining up in hospitals waiting to get treated? I think you have a bigger problem than horse dewormer. So then if you go to Northeastern Health System, they have a warning pop up. I'll put the link here, and they were forced to address this. So even if you go to this hospital website, this is the first thing that pops up. Although, I'll just put it right up here, saying he's not even an employee, and there have been no cases of people overdosing on ivermectin, and people have been getting proper care. So again, I'll let you read through all this if you want to. I'll put the links to both the websites, Rolling Stone and the Northeastern Health System. And that is a perfect example of how the media and social media, they're going to demonize this, and it's just crazy. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. And I believe that's it. Again, I apologize for anyone who subscribed, hoping for more frequent videos of this type of content, but I'm going to be going back to music on this channel. And I appreciate everyone chiming in, and we've had nurses, we've had farmers, we've had just regular people talking about their experiences with it, and I appreciate everyone, whether they're for it or against it, chiming in and at least discussing it, because I think there's no reason why we can't discuss this. Absolutely no reason why we can't discuss this. If COVID is as bad as it is, why would you not want to look at some other options than just vaccine or nothing? Ivermectin is FDA approved. It is one of the essential drugs on the WHO's website. Just because it's not approved for COVID doesn't mean it's not worth trying, because it is approved by the FDA and it's been used for over 40 years, and known to be a very safe drug, safer than aspirin, safer than Tylenol. So again, thanks for everyone who chimed in and kept the conversation going. And with that being said, I'll still reply to questions or comments to any of these videos, and yeah, that'll do it. So thanks for checking in, and take care and keep fighting the good fight. See ya.